I got kicked out of a dinner party last week, so it's honestly kind of lame to arrive on time to a party. So I arrived about an hour late because I also had a hard time picking an outfit. Let's just be honest, I'm in a rush for nobody. So when I'm arriving, the butler, housemaid, whatever, was greeting me at the door and came up to me, checked my ID, and then without any warning, pretty much handed me a contract and was like, go ahead and sign this to enter the premises. So I started reading the contract, and when I was reading it, the butler was like, it's really long. Like, that's a really long contract, you know? As if trying to like deter me from reading the contract. It's an NDA, which is the normal, standard, whatever. But there's also a release of liability saying that I essentially cannot sue the billionaire or his business if anything happens on the premises. And in addition to that, it's also saying that I release my image, my likeness, so they can use my name, my image, however they want. This is like a private dinner, so I don't know why they need that. So I start asking questions to the butler about the contract, and she's just like, I don't know. I don't even know what that means. Anybody who comes in has to sign the contract. This is just what it's like to hang out with rich people. I was like, what the? Who says that? And that's not true. That's not true at all. And she's like, well, I will go let the owner know that you do not want to sign it. So she goes and tells them, and a different guy comes over, I guess like a friend of the owners, and is kind of like, you know, if you don't want to sign the contract, that's fine, but you can't attend the dinner. I never signed a contract that nobody's willing to negotiate with me, because I think that this should be fair. And then the guy who invited me comes over and is saying that he's not pressuring me to sign the contract, that he's pressuring me to make a decision fast and on the spot, chastising me, saying how rude it was that I arrived late to the event, and then two, that now I am picking apart the contract and, you know, holding everybody up and being essentially a disturbance to the event. I was like, okay, this shit. I didn't want to fly on your flight anyways, because I have no intention on going to Coachella. And I could pay for one myself if I wanted to. I turned down the event, and essentially they kicked me out, and I called an Uber, and I had to sit awkwardly in the lobby for 15 to 20 minutes waiting for my Uber to arrive, because my Uber had to drive all the way up the hill, get into the private like community that this rich guy lived in. Maybe it's normal to sign an NDA, especially if you're going to talk about something like serious. But it is not normal to release the likeness of your image and release the ability to be able to sue them. So if anybody tries to gaslight you into thinking that that's normal behavior, it's not. So don't let them like pull a fast one on you.